The topic of today's video is going to be having vision. Who's the most important person that you need to believe in you on your journey?
Cracka Lack on the track.
Alright, what's up everyone? My name is Cracka Lack. Welcome back to Cracka Lack TV. Driving right now, but the topic of today's video is going to be having vision. And with vision, what I mean is seeing and believing in something that's not there. It's not present, but you can see it. You can visualize it happening. You see it happening. You believe in it and you feel it. A lot of times when, let's say you're a music producer and you want to do music full time, you're an artist, you want to do music full time, you don't want to have a job, you're a videographer, you want to get paid more for video work, you want to continue to level up, you want yourself to be successful. In the beginning phases, you have nothing there, but it's so important to believe in yourself and see yourself having what it is that you want before you even get started, before you even begin the journey. Who's the most important person that you need to believe in you on your journey? Whether it's one person that believes in you, 10 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, 1,000,000 people, the most important person that you need to believe in you for your success and for your future is you. So keep that in mind. If you're confident in yourself, continue to put yourself in situations, in rooms full of people that enable you to grow. What did they say? People will only take you as serious as you take yourself. So by believing in yourself, really seeing yourself where you want to be, it like trickles down into your actions, doing things with a purpose. Who can you always count on? Who can you always depend on? You. Cat Williams said, focus on your MVP. And who's your MVP? That's you.
You got to please your star player, the motherfucker that's in the mirror looking at you every goddamn day. That need to be the motherfucker you concerned about. How are you doing today?
When no one believed in me, when there was nothing there to see, to actually believe, I seen it in my head and I knew it. And since I could see it, it was obtainable, being able to reach your goals. See, I think a lot of times in the beginning, it's almost like we're trying to convince ourselves that it's possible. It's almost like when you go on a diet and you're exercising, in the beginning when you're not seeing any changes, it's kind of like you're going through the motions. But let's say a week later, 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later, sometimes a month later, once you start to look in the mirror and you see change, you see results, you see a difference, then you're like, oh wow, now I'm hooked. That's how having vision simply is. It's almost like at the beginning of your diet, you're picturing what you look like on the beach, looking how you want to look. You could feel that feeling of confidence, knowing that you look the way that you look, get you going on the right track. Those of you that don't know, I own a online CD duplication company. I launched my website shortly after my daughter was born and she's 8 years old, so about 8 years ago. Yesterday, I got a shipment. About every month, I re-up on my CDs and cases, and I was getting about 10,000 CDs, 10,000 cases. And it gets delivered, by a semi-truck. There's a big pallet outside, and I'm individually carrying boxes down into my basement. At the same time, my girlfriend, Alyssa, she's sitting down here doing what I'm doing right now, grabbing a case, opening it, grabbing the CD, putting it in, grabbing the cover, put it in, close it, set it to the side. She's sitting there doing that. It was like 1,700 CDs to doing it over and over and over again. So my mom was here and she asked me, 10 years ago when you were doing this in your room, did you imagine yourself being here today? And I said, yes, just like that. Yes, I did. And then I've told Alyssa stories about my mom. How my mom was, all parents, all they care about is they want you to turn out good. They prefer for you to have a risk-free career path, and they just want to make sure that you're gonna be okay. My mom used to every single day come in my room and tell me, hey, Walmart's hiring, Myers is hiring, Kroger's is hiring, Meyer Warehouse is hiring. I heard so-and-so just got a job there. He said he can get you a job there. Just always job, job, job. But I knew that at that time, I was learning how to do the things that I make a living doing today. At this time, I was learning how to make beats. I was learning how to record and mix songs. I was getting into shooting videos and editing videos. I didn't know exactly timeline-wise if it was gonna take 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. I think the younger you are, the more you're like, man, this time next year I'm about to be on. But for me, it's been a slow grind. Slowly but surely, every year I end up leveling up a little bit. They say fame doesn't equal fortune, but I feel like every year my popularity goes up a little bit, so my my brand gets out here more, my name is in more mouths, and then my income goes up more. So it's like, it's all about supply and demand. Be good at what you do, focus on branding and marketing, get your name out here, get people talking about you, and over time it'll pay off. 500 CDs ready to box up. The YouTube grind is real. I just got a dope comment I want to share with you guys. Actually not a comment, but a DM on Instagram. I ain't gonna lie, this video is kind of forced because I had an idea for type of videos that I wanted to do, where it wasn't just like sitting down speaking about a topic, but having like a topic to talk about, but kind of go about my day. And then throughout the day, just bring the camera and speak a little bit on it here, go about my day, now I'm somewhere else, continue the conversation. Kind of like a continued conversation about a topic that goes on throughout the day, showing you guys things that I do throughout my day. It's something I want to try, and I wrote down some ideas for things that I could talk about. And then this was one, like this literally happened yesterday, and I was like, oh, I kind of want to talk about that more in depth in like a full length 10+ minute YouTube video. Let me know in the comments if you like this style of video. Variety is important for not getting burnt out doing the same thing over and over again. Switching it up. Baby. Alright you guys, so check this out. I'm big on writing down goals and having a to-do list. So Maya sees me do this a lot, right? Today on her own, she put together her own to-do list.
So I already got the poster over there. And I already did that.
Do homework.
I do those tomorrow.
Your TV is so sweet. Maya, what am I good at?
Making beats, good at being a dad.
Aww. Alright, so it's like 12:30. The other night I was shooting a music video and I got a drone scene, and when the drone took off, the artist was like, bro, you're the shit, got the drone out and stuff, and I flew it at nighttime to get a shot downtown of the Capitol and everything. Then when I got home, I noticed that something happened with the battery while it was recording and the footage wasn't actually on there. So right now I'm on my way back towards downtown and I'm gonna fly the drone so I can redo this shot here. Man, I've seen so many vloggers where they do that, where it shows them pull up in the car, get out, turn the camera. Last part of this vlog I want to talk about, you gotta have that self-motivation, that self-discipline, that self-work ethic and belief in yourself. Like, hype yourself up, give yourself words of encouragement, be around people that make you feel good. I'm a strong believer in like positive energy. Hearing shit. Remember, it's like 1 in the morning. This is my studio. I'm in the parking lot. Studio's not in the best side of town. A little bit in the ghetto. So walk around this parking lot like this. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do to get the shot. I just wanna keep the content coming. I wanna keep the quality high. I'm gonna continue to incorporating cinematics, B-roll, and I wanna get better at storytelling. I have a lot of different stories and things that I've experienced throughout my come up that I feel can help other people who might be in that same situation. Just like the story in this one about my mom. Maybe your mom or your dad is on your head about getting a job, and right now you're in that building phase of getting shit off the ground. You're learning how to do the things that you want to do for a living in the future. Just understand that it takes time. It's not gonna happen overnight. And as long as you have that vision and stay focused and believe in yourself, don't get caught up in what's going on around you. Focus on you, believe in yourself. If you don't have those people that make you feel good about talking about the things that you love, spend alone time. For years, I spent a lot of time alone, and that's fine. Once you start have something to show, that's when the people are gonna come around and be like, oh yeah, that's what's up. I see you got some things going for you. Now I believe in you. But in order to get there, you are gonna be by your damn self. You're the only one that's gonna believe in your vision, and that's fine. The come up is rough, the come up is real, but embrace the come up. Subscribe, hit the bell to be notified for future uploads. I'll see you guys in the next video. Cracka Lack TV. We out. You ever eat ass and then you yawn and she farts at the same time? I had to throw a funny in there. Liven this bitch up. Bring a little life to the party.